Oh, it's Pick.
Yes.
Hi.
So Judge, just the backstory. So I've been coming to court repeatedly on the family violence case. There's been I guess a case with Pick, or a couple cases with Pick that have been kind of percolating. And then he was indicted, I guess, on how many counts?
I'm making out, I know
Okay.
multiple, yes. Eight counts, Judge.
All right. And is that on the kidnapping?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've been appointed to those cases now. I don't have any discovery on them. So obviously, I think the discussion all along was those are going to be the cases we were going to try. I'm a bit taken aback by the 8 different counts, a little, I think, overreached by the previous prosecutor. But nevertheless, I'd ask for I guess, discovery deadline so I can try to get the discovery on those new cases and figure out what I'm doing with them. And then on a side note, he tells me when he was magistrated on the new cases, no bonds were set.
Mhm.
So, which I found kind of unusual, but I don't know who did the magistration, but I'd ask the court to set bonds on those cases. I don't see why he wasn't given a bond when he was magistrated.
All right. And this is on the newly indicted case?
Yes.
Yes, Judge, with the support, with you have to report.
All right. Do y'all want to proceed with an oral motion to
Yeah,
set
I
bond?
would, Judge.
And State, are you prepared to proceed?
I think this would be enough, Judge. I think you mentioned that.
All right. Thank you.
Yes,
And
Judge.
what I can tell you is on the 2024 CR 0924 case, which is the assault family household. Let me see. Okay, he has a bond on that one.
He was out on bond when all with these new cases finally got indicted.
Okay. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 013272, State versus Jonathan Dreamer. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state, for the defense?
Robert Mauer.
And are you Mr. Dreamer? All right, defense, are you requesting a bond?
I am, Judge. I'm requesting the court set bonds on the cases that he was magistrated on, but no bonds were set.
All right. Any objection to the defense having an oral motion to set bond?
None, Judge, but the state would like to proffer a report from this court's review.
All right, just one moment. Any witnesses?
No, Judge. I mean, I can tell you, look,
I'll
for
need,
purposes of the bond hearing, I guess I can call Jonathan Dreamer.
all right, could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
They need to speak louder.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jonathan Dreamer.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Jonathan, I know you've been incarcerated
Just one
since
second, I'm sorry. Everyone, please whisper, we're on the record. You may proceed.
you've been in custody since you were picked up on these new charges, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you, I guess, once you were arrested, you lost your job, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any family who can help you make bond if you're given one by the judge?
Yes, my my niece and my sister.
Okay. And do you know how much money they have set aside or can get for bonds?
They don't make much, but I know they could at least get like 1,000.
Okay. And do you have bail bondsmen you can work with that you might be able to work payment plans with?
Cowboy Bill.
Okay. All right. I have nothing further to.
All right, state, any questions?
Mr. Dreamer, were you on bond in a family case when you picked up these cases? Or did these have to prior to the family case?
Judge, I'm going to object to any. I mean, if the court wants to review the records, I don't want my client talking about dates, but I think, well, the court's aware and there's judicial record that my client was out on bond. These cases were filed at large when we were coming to court, and then he got picked up on once they got indicted.
All right, so here's the court's question.
Yes.
The case that he is indicted on that he doesn't have a bond for,
Yes, Judge.
what is the alleged offense date?
November 8th. And also November 8th.
Okay,
That might be a stenographic. error.
Yeah, that's an error.
So November 8th, 2023.
all right. And then the case that he previously had bond for, you're saying the assault family violence case, what's the alleged offense date on that case?
Yes.
Yes.
October of 22, Judge.
Okay. All right, states you may proceed.
No additional questions.
All right, I have a few questions and it's questions that are related to bond. First, in defense, if you know the answer to this, you can answer it or your client can answer it. Has there been any type of mental health diagnosis in the past or any type of mental health medication that has been previously prescribed to your client?
There's nothing that I'm aware of. Did you have any sort of previous psychiatric?
No.
And there was, I know they do mental health evaluations at the jail, but I didn't receive any red flags
Okay.
on that at all.
And then my other question, in the past, has there been any type of drug use?
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
All right, any other questions?
None from the stage.
All right, any other witnesses?
No, Judge.
State, any witnesses or evidence for the court to review?
Yes, Judge. Judge, at this time, I would offer states one to do just for the purposes of this court's review and steering.
I have no objections.
Okay. States exhibits 1 and 2 are admitted for purposes of this hearing. And the court will review. All right, the court has reviewed states exhibits 1 and attachments. Any other evidence?
No other evidence, Judge.
All right. Defense, what amount? I'll just figure out what amount you're asking for and then I'll hear argument.
Well, Judge, I can tell you, I was a bit taken aback by the sheer amount of charges that were filed because I think the previous discussions didn't quite encompass all of those. I mean, obviously there's a bond schedule in place, but I'd ask the court to look to the low end just based upon the sheer number of counts that were filed. I think a lot of those are probably going to go away. I'd ask the court to set bonds on each charge at 25,000. I think it'll be hard for them to make it, but it still gives them an opportunity. I don't think there was GPS in place before, but that might be appropriate in this circumstance if the court is concerned about safety to the community.
State,
Judge, is this court setting bond by case number or by county?
case number.
Case number?
Yes.
Yes, the cumulative bond on the case be 150, with full GPS if released.
Well, if it's all in one case, then I'd ask the bond be set at 100.
All right. And I'm saying all in one case because it makes it easier for the clerks.
Sure.
And so this is under cause number 2025 CR 01327. And what I can tell you, Mr. Dreamer, according to new case law, you're not entitled to bond, but I haven't received the evidence on the previous allegation of the assault family violence to make a decision to deny you bond. But this is what the court will do. There's to be no contact with the complainant. There's to be full GPS, waive fees, and the court will set your bond at $200,000. And I need a date for discovery on this case, please. And counsel, I know the previous discovery date on this case was today, but you've been in jury trial.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so if we could do a discovery date for that last week in December.
I'll be here.
All right, so your discovery is going to be December 18th. And if someone, I'm going to give you all a blank form. If on the blank form, if you could write down the court's ruling with regards to the bond motion so that the clerks may have it.
Yeah, no postmortem, I'll assume once we get all this. No, I can look at it. You'd be the one here.
All right, could you grab that from the printer, please?
Yes.
And counsel, if your client can just sign that acknowledging that he's on notice,
Yes, ma'am.
and if all parties will sign that.